Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
The second baseman, Edouard Julien.
And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Left-hand batter waits. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next pitch way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ground ball left side. Senzel on to first. And up and down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. One down, base is empty. And another ball. And fires in a fastball at 95. And a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. High fly ball out to left field. Settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Byron Buxton. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And a pitch. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball there. Bounce to the right side. Julian throws to first in time. One up, one down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about hitters. You almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Joey Gallo stands in now and watches strike one. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
As the lefty gets to work, late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The punch out there. One out in second.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now Correa up to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. That one hit to right. Thomas on his way over. Brings it in. Two away down.
That is it. The first baseman, Carlos.
Two outs, base is empty. Santana. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ball one, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a ball.
3-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
3
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Now fly ball to right center. Robles settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the DH, Joey Meneses. Lopez back to work. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pitch in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. That one misses. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Goes down looking. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. That ends the frame. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a pitch. Jeffers in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. The pitch.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Jeffers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Grounded out his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1
Top
strike.
of the third, no score. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ball to strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's Royce Lewis. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Jeffers rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And he takes a strike. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now one miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Carlos Correa hitting on deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. The wind and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now 1 and 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Now it's Nick Senzel. And that one almost got him. Righty delivers. Just missed. The Twins up by 2 here in the last half of the third. Pitch is in for a strike. Now 2-1. And the righty deals. And it's fouled away. Out to short, Correa. Not in time, he legs it out.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Man at first with 1 gone. Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. Slice the other way and foul. And downstairs.
1-1.
Senzel at first, 1 gone. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Grounded out his first time.
C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Move to first. Senzel back on a dive. And another ball. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas. And he's already singled in this game. That's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
First and second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back in Washington, D.C. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Gore back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And next for Minnesota, Carlos Santana. And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
One down. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Wallner, the runner at second with one away. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the Twins DH, Alex Kirilloff. And a curve misses outside. In the air, left field. Rosario has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Outside. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 3 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. That one misses. 3 and 2 now.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a base hit coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Joey Gallo. This to third. Fires across the diamond. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Joey Meneses. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just off the inside edge.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
In the air, right field under this one. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Eddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. In the air, right side, on his way in. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Now Byron Buxton.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Yohan Adon will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So, man aboard, Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. And that one clips the corner. Man at second. Strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Weems warming up as well. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kepler stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch is outside. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. Lewis over at second, 1 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And the curve is down and in. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lewis around third. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Carlos Santana. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Robles on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Hebert Ruiz. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The batter, number 2.
And now it's Luis Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Garcia.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 strike.
The Twins leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Short hop liner, handled it short. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13. Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nick Senzel. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another ball. Now all even up. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Top of the 6th inning. Down the left fielder, Matt Wallmer.
Matt Wallmer.
And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at that.
So man aboard, Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Inside corner for a strike. And they count 1-2. On the ground to the left. Senzel over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
So the batting order turns over. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit.
Put together a great at bat last time, really battled, ended up with the base hit.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0. Julien measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. The Twins up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Abrams in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And at first, next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Abrams, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one drifts inside.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Meneses up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, boy, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
And here is Eddie Rosario. There's a strike.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
2 outs. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals.
Whoa.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in Nationals Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Adone back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add on. It's 7-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Dylan Floro on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Max Kepler at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's a strike. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses. And 1-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jose Ferrer getting loose out there. Weems also getting ready. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Rosario ranging back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Correa in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Abrams whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
That takes care of Correa.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Santana in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Smoked into left, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now a chance for Matt Wallner. And a good eye there. Now this is in the air down the line. Rosario sizes this one up, brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Bottom of the seventh, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. The wind of the pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a big swing and a miss.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. But even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Wallner makes the grab on the run.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They continue to 7-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Right-handed reliever. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. This one popped up, settles underneath it, makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. This to center field. Robles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And that's down and away.
1-2.
Up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Victor Robles. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Oker getting cranked up as well. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kepler on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Shortstop, C.J.
So the next lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The Twins up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, that's outside. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Abrams checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Working to count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Washington. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Jordan Weaves takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Digging in, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Weems, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard. Now Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lewis leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jose Ferrer, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Man at second. And 1-2.
1-2.
Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler, the next twin up to hit. And delivers outside.
1-0.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the 9th. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Carlos Correa. popped up, and the infield fly is called.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos.
So up next, Carlos Santana, 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. 1 out, bases full. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offer in there for a strike. Now the count is even, 2-2. That's down and in. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Kepler around third. He scores. They clear the bases. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the outside.
Jose Ferrer comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. Clips the corner. 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Into center. Robles settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
At the belt and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now designated Alex.
So they're at the corners now. And next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Santana at third. Jeffers on at first with 2 down. There's the strike. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Joey Gallo.
The pitch. That one not close. And that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Julian moving under it. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. That one is absolutely belted. It has the distance gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 10-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Caleb Thielbar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So 1 out, nobody on. Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
1 down, base is empty.
Nope.
Falling behind 2-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jeffers makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The Nats down to their final strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Way high with that one. And the count is 1-2. Ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.